using addition of dissimilar fractions. 2/3 plus 1/5 is equal to number line below that was divided into 4. You can see or visualize the rank of Lito and Elmo. Lito ran 1/4 while Elmo ran 2/4. 1 times 6. Anong common sa dalawa? 2. So, ang GCF ay 2. Adding and subtracting dissimilar fractions. Answer two lowest terms if possible. For 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and so on. Ang multiples naman ng 3 ay 3, 6, Yung numerator, gagawin nyo rin ay i-multiply nyo ng 5. So, 1 times 5 is equal to 5. Ang 2/5 is equal to 6/15 at yung 1/3 equal siya Ellen received 2. Ay 14. So, ang sagot, ang lowest term ng 628 ay 314. Therefore, the final answer is 314. Ilang 6 mayroon sa 12? O anong number ang imumultiply nyo sa 6 para maging 12? Ang sagot ay 2. 6 times 2 is equal to 12. Since minultiply nyo ng 2 ang denominator, imumultiply nyo rin ng 2 ang numerator. So 5 times 2 ang sagot ay 10, 12. So 5, 6 is equal to 10, 12. Ang 1/4 naman. Ilang 4 mayroon sa 12? O anong number ang imumultiply nyo sa 4 para maging 12? Ang sagot ay 3. 4 times 3 is equal to 12. I-multiply nyo rin ng 3 ang numerator. So 1 times 3 ay 3. 1/4 is equal to 3, 12. So, mapapansin nyo, parehas ng kanyang denominator or similar fractions na sila, pwede nyo na siyang i-subtract. 10, 12 minus 3, 12. Ang isa-subtract nyo lang ay ang numerator. 10 minus 3 is equal to namang inimbitahan si Mr. Roderick Marasigan na isa sa mga magagaling na master teachers ng Caloocan Central. Okay, so makinig.
Okay, adding similar fraction. So as we know that similar fraction have the same denominator. So how do we add similar fraction without illustration? So simply add the numerator 4 plus 2, 6, and then copy the denominator 10. So 610 is not yet in lowest term. So reduce this 610 to lowest term by dividing the numerator and denominator by their GCF, or the greatest common factor. So the greatest common factor of 6 and 10 is 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. Then 10 divided by 2 is 5. The answer is 3/5. How about 2/8 plus 4/8? So again, add the numerator by the other numerator. 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. Then copy denominator 8. So 6/8 is not yet in lowest term. Divide it by the GCF. So the GCF of 6 and 8 is, again, that is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So the answer is 3/4. Okay, how about this one? Again, add the numerator to the other numerator. 3 plus 5 is equals to 8. Then, copy denominator 6. So 8, 6 is in a improper form. Change this to mixed number. Or, how many 6 are there in 8? So there is 1. How many remains? So that is 2. And then copy denominator 6. So the answer is 1 and 2, 6. Since 2, 6 is not yet in lowest term, we can reduce 2, 6 to lowest term by dividing in their GCF. Divided by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Okay. So don't forget your whole number 1. So the answer is 1 and 1/3. Okay. Adding the similar fraction. So how do we add the similar fraction without illustration? So simply, okay, hindi na natin siya pwedeng i-add like adding similar fraction na i-add natin yung numerator by another numerator. Kasi they have different denominator. So they are dissimilar fraction. So the first thing to do para ma-add natin yung numerator niya, make it similar first. Paano natin gagawin siyang similar fraction? By finding the LCD. LCD stands for least common denominator. Common denominator para ma-add natin yung fraction. Like adding similar fractions. Gagawin natin siyang similar fraction. Okay, so get the LCD of 5 and 2. Okay. So divide natin. Since wala namang common factor na makakapag-divide sa 5 and 2, we just multiply 5 times 2. And the LCD is equal to 10. Okay. Let's make 2/5 similar na mayroon siyang denominator na 10. So, paano magkaka-denominator na 10 to? So, this is 5. What do we multiply to 5 to make it 10? So, we multiply it by 2. Para 5 times 2 is equal to 10. Yan. So, i-multiply din natin yung numerator sa 2. Kung i-multiply ang denominator, multiply ng numerator. So, 2 times 2 is equal to 4. Then, 5 times 2 is equal to 10. Okay, plus, okay, paano magiging 10 yung denominator na 2? Multiply natin saan? Sa 5. Multiply din natin sa 5 yung numerator. So, 1 times 5 is equal to 5. 2 times 5 is equal to 10. So, see, naging similar fraction na sila. So, pag similar na sila, pwede na natin gawin yung process sa pag-a-add ng similar fraction. Add the numerator, 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. Then copy the denominator 10. So since 9, 10 is n the lowest term, ito lang sagot natin. So 2/5 plus 1/2 is equal to 9/10. Okay, another example, we have here 3/8. 3/8 plus 2/4. Okay, again, let's find the LCD. Okay, of 8 and 4. So, anong greatest common factor na makapag-divide sa kanila? So, that is 4. 8 divided by 4 is equal to 2. 4 divided by 4 is equal to 1. Okay, so to find the LCD, multiply 4 times 2 is equal to 8 times 1 is equal to 8. So, ang LCD nila ay 8. Okay, so saan natin mo multiply yung 8 para maging 8? So, wala na. That's 1. So, pag multiply sa 1, multiply din sa 1 yung 3. So, again, 3 times 1 is equal to 3. 8 times 1 is equal to 8. Plus, saan naman natin i-multiply yung 4 para siya ay maging 8? Okay, correct. Times 2. And then times 2 by the numerator. 2 times 2 is equal to 4. 4 times 2 is equal to 8. Okay, similar na ba sila? Yes, similar na sila. So, pwede na natin gawin yung pag-a-add, ang process sa pag-a-add ng similar fraction. So, add the numerator to other numerator, 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. Then, copy denominator 8. 7/8 is already in the lowest term. So, that is the answer. So, 3/8 plus 2/4 is equal to 7/8. Okay, how do we subtract similar and dissimilar fraction without illustration? So, simply, as what we did with adding similar and dissimilar fraction. Ngayon, magsusubtract naman tayo. So, subtract the numerator to the other numerator. So, 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. Then copy denominator, 10. Since 5 10 is not yet in lowest term, i-lowest term natin siya. So by dividing it by their GCF. So ang GCF ng 5 and 10 is 5. 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. 10 divided by 5 is equal to 2. And the answer is 1/2. Okay, how about 5/6 minus 2/3? So, this one is the similar fraction. Hindi tayo agad pwedeng mag-subtract ng 5 minus 2. Kailangan, gawin muna natin silang similar fraction. So, again, we have to look for the LCD. What is LCD means? LCD means least common denominator. So, yung 6 saka sa 3, hanapin natin ang kanilang greatest common factor, which is 3. Divide natin sa 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So, wala na. So, have to multiply it. 3 times 2 is 6. Times 1 is 6. So, the LCD is equal to 6. Okay, so natin multiply yung 6 para maging 6. Of course, so 1 na lang. So, pag multiply natin yung denominator sa 1, i-multiply din natin yung numerator sa 1. So, 5 times 1 is equal to, sulat ko na lang sa ilalim dito. Dito ha, hindi na kasi kakasya. 5, 6. Okay. Minus, subtract, okay. So, paano magiging 6 yung 3? Multiply natin saan? Sa 2. Multiply din natin yung numerator sa 2. So, 2 times 2 is equal to 4. Lagay ko na lang dito. Then, 3 times 2 is equal to 6. Okay, then, similar fraction na siya. So, 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. Copy denominator, 6. So, the answer is 1/6. Okay, how about 7/8 minus 3/4? Okay, again, they are dissimilar fraction. Hanapin natin ang kanilang LCD. 8 and 4. So, divide natin sa 4 ang GCF. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 4 divided by 4 is 1. So, to get the LCD, multiply 4 times 2 is 8 times 1 is 8. So, 8 is the LCD. So, saan natin mo multiply yung 8 para maging 8? Siyempre, sa 1. 8 times 1 will give you 8. 7 times 1 will give you 7. 7 times 1 is 7 over 8. Then, minus, saan natin i-multiply yung 4 para maging 8 yun, the same denominator. Times natin sa 2. Ito times din natin sa 2 yung 3. So, 3 times 2 is equal to 6. 4 times 2 is equal to 8. Okay, similar na siya. So, subtract na natin. 7 minus 6 is equal to 1. Copy denominator 8. And the answer is 1/8. Okay. How do we subtract fraction from a whole number? Okay, without illustration. So, 5 minus 3/4. So, simply, yung 5, bawasan natin ng isa. So, magiging 4. Okay. And then, that is 4 plus 1 actually. 4 plus 1, that is equal to 5. So, yung 1 whole, gagawin natin fraction. Okay. So, yung 1, gagawin natin siyang fraction as a whole. So, 4 over 4. So, 4 over 4 is equal to 1. So, that is 4 plus 1, actually, that is equal to 5. Okay. And then, minus 3/4. Pwede na tayo mag-subtract. Okay. So, put the whole number 4 here. Then, 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. Copy denominator 4. So, the answer is 4 and 1/4. Okay. How about this one? 4 minus 2/5. Laging babawasan ng isa. Yung 4 magiging 3. Kung anong denominator, iyan ang magiging fraction. So, 5 over 5. Yan. Ulitin ko. Yung 4, babawasan ng isa, magiging 3. Para magkaroon ng fraction, kung ano yung denominator, yun ang kanyang magiging fraction, 5 over 5. And then, para masubtract na natin yung 2/5. Okay. So, 3, put 3 here as your whole number. 5 minus 2 is equal to 3 over 5. So, the answer is 3 and 3/5. Okay, how about this one? 10 minus 2 and 5, 6. Okay. So, again, bawasan ng isa, yung 10 magiging 9. At ano ang denominator? Yun din ang kanyang fraction. Okay, 6 over 6. Then, minus 2 and 5, 6. Okay, at this time, pwede na tayo mag-subtract ng whole number. 9 minus 2 is equal to 7. 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. Then copy denominator 6. And the answer is 7 and 1/6.